Don't kill a priest not fighting you. I mean, a priest is fighting. So what about killing the one who is not a priest? And you know where do you get this not to kill a priest? I mean, can you show me in the Quran? It says kill the Christians, and the Christians is including the priest. When the Quran in chapter 5 verse number 51 says that you go and you kill the Christians, huh? Is the priests are of the Christians or they are not considered? What do you think? I mean, it is amazing how much they lie. I want to show you what Muhammad he said about the Christians, specifically the Christians and the Jews. We go to chapter 5, verse, let us say go to chapter 9, actually. Chapter 9, verse 29. All right. What Muhammad he said? Kill anyone who don't believe in Allah and the last day and his prophet. Who are they, those people? It's us. So what is the war of Islam all about? Isn't it about killing those who don't believe in Muhammad? You see here the translations fight. In Arabic it says the word qatil, which means fight and kill, which means this is a fight to kill, not fight by shoes. Kill those who believe not in Allah nor the last day, nor that hold forbidden. So if you don't forbid pork, we kill you. If you don't forbid anything Muhammad he forbid, we kill you, which has been forbidden by Allah. They want to enforce Islam on you. And if the funny in the graphic, they say to us, don't force religion, and they say to you there's no conclusion in religion. That verse was not for not forcing non-Muslims. It was about the opposite. There was a group of people who Muhammad he said that they are not allowed in their children to join Islam. So he said there is no enforcement in religion. But as you see, he is fighting you until he kill you, or either you convert or you die. Until you fight them until what? From who? You kill who? The people of the book. For those who do not know who is the people of the book, it's us, the Christians and the Jews. Until what? Until they pay jizya with willing and submission and feel themselves subdued, which means humiliated. Why we have to do that? Because we refuse to accept Islam. So either we die or we pay. He's a gang. It's a mafia. We will let you live. And the Muslim, the funny, the Muslim, they will say to you, oh, you pay jizya because we protect you. Protect you from who? From us. You know, we protect you, my friend. I mean, come on, we protect you from us. Can you believe it how many lies they have in their small graphic? The Quran says it clearly in many places that anyone is not a believer, he is the enemy of Allah. And the Quran explain why they should be killed, and even to kill their priest. Why? Because they took their priest and rabbis as Lord instead of Allah. So the Quran accusing the Christians and the Jews that they're accepting their priest as leader instead of accepting Allah. So what we do, we kill them all. Muhammad he said clearly that I am going to expel all the Christians, all the Jews from the Arabian Peninsula. Where is the one who speak about peace? Why you want to expel people from their land? Why? Imagine I make a statement right now says we have to expel all the Muslims from New York. The Muslim, they will say, oh, how racist, how disgusting, we will take him to court. This is your religion. As we speak today, not a single person in Saudi Arabia is allowed to be Christian. Even if you convert to Christianity, you are not allowed to say you are a Christian. Why? Because they are keeping the promise of the filthy Muhammad. That is the truth. The funny, the Muslim, they say to you, do you know that the American, they took the land of the Indian? Well, this is our land. I am an Arab Christian. This is my land. You took my land from me. This is not your land. You took our land and you forced us to pay to live in our land. in order to survive, or we will be killed. Just to make it short, if we go and check Islamic interpretation, you see, we don't like to give you a statement of our own. We don't like to give you our own opinion. Nothing I said until now is from my own. Everything you see in front of you, it's coming from Muslim books, Muslims translation. I have nothing to do with it. The Muslim have a duty, and the duty is to kill anyone is not accepting Allah. And if he is a Christian or a Jew only, he have an option to live if he pay money in order to survive. Look what Muhammad and look what the Muslims believe, and this is what they teach in every school, Islamic school, and feel themselves subdued. What does that mean? This ayah mean this will be your compensation for closed markets and that you feared would result. Therefore, blah blah blah. blah read, okay. Now let us go to more details. The order to fight the people of the scriptures until they give the jizya. All right. Fight against them those who don't believe in Allah nor etc. He repeating the same question, the same topic. All right. Now he says, therefore, he's explaining now. When the people of the scriptures disbelieve in Muhammad, they had no beneficial faith in any messenger or what the messenger brought. Rather, they followed their own religion because of this conformed with their ideas, lost, and the ways of etc. Now, this because all of this, okay, what will happen now? Because all of this, he explained now. This is Ibn Kathir, the biggest scholars of Islam. For fight against them, which means you kill them, and then he continues saying, okay, what we will do with them. This is an order revealed with the order to fight the people of the book after pagans were defeated. So Muhammad now he killed all the pagans. Now the turn is for the Christians and the Jews. The people entered Allah and religion in large numbers. Why they are entering in large number? Because Muhammad he became victorious, and people they want to fear them for life. Convert or else. So people they came in 1,000 by tens of thousands. They enter Islam. Muhammad won the war, and the Arabian Peninsula was secured under the Muslim control. So now we have to kill all the Christians. Allah commanded his messenger. You see, before he did not command him. Now the Arabian Peninsula is secured, which means there's no danger from the Christian. The Christian and the Jews are minority. It says in the front of you, it's secured under the control of the Muslims. Allah command his messenger to fight the people of scriptures, Jews and the Christians, in the 9th years of the Hijrah. And he prepared an army to fight the Roman. The Muslim decide to you, the Prophet, he never attacked anyone, he defend himself. He prepared an army to fight the women, the Romans, sorry, and called for jihad, announcing jihad. And we remember where Muhammad he said, kill the Roman and so you can get the blondie girls. All right. And here he explained to us why we have to pay jizya is to force us to convert to Islam. Pay the jizya, Allah said, until they pay the jizya. If they don't choose to embrace Islam with willing and submission, in defeat, this is not a tax as the Muslim tried to fool you, and feel themselves subdued. Do you need to feel subdued when you pay tax? Disgraced, humiliated. Do you see it? This is not tax, this is a lie. And look, and the Muslims are not allowed to honor the Christians and the Jews, the people of the Dhimma, which mean the Christian and the Jews, or elevate them above the Muslims, which Muslim would mean Muslims are not allowed to respect us, for they are miserable, disgraced, humiliated. And the Prophet said, if you meet any Christian or a Jew in the street, the Prophet said, don't initiate salam to the Jews and the Christians. And if you meet any of them in the road, force them to the most narrow alley. What does that mean? In the old days, used to have a narrow sewage in the side of the road. So when a Muslim, you see how nice Islam is? When a Muslim walk in the street, he forces you to walk in the sewage. This is the teaching of the peaceful Prophet, peace upon him. The Muslims make tons of a graphic about a bunch of lies. Not even one of it is true. Muhammad is a rapist, criminal, killer, thief, liar, cheater. He cheated on his wife, he cheated on everybody. He is the most disgusting creature ever. Yet the liars, they try to present him to us as a good person. I advise you, all of you, to download my videos if you don't mind, if you care. I know most of you don't care. I know most of you will care only if there is a girl, she is showing her skirt, especially if you are a Muslim. They like to watch this kind of videos. I know that most of people are really, they are in different galaxy. They don't care what we talk about. But what we are talking about is going to harm you in the future. You today, you pay a big amount of your salary in your tax to the government for security because of this cult. You today, you stay for 3-4 hours in the airport for security because of this cult. You today, you spend a lot of money for security and for the Department of Defense because of this cult. This cult is having an impact in every country in the world. You cannot ignore how filthy and dangerous this religion is. Yet they make a graphic for you, hoping that you are a donkey stupid who will believe their graphic and trust them and think this is true, when everything in this graphic is absolutely false. Don't kill a priest. Don't betray. You know, we just showed you how Muhammad, he betrayed even the prisoners, the Jews. They surrendered themselves, he killed them. Don't kill animals, even lizard, even dogs, you want to kill them. Always keep your promise. Is that true? Is that true? Are you sure? Are you sure? Don't keep your promise. We did not cover this one. Hold on. Let us see. Even Muhammad, he encouraged Muslims to take false oath. You believe it? Have you ever heard of a prophet of God? He encouraged his followers to take false oath, and he told them Allah will not take you accountable for false oath. Read with me carefully. Chapter 2, verse number 225. Let us zoom out. Muhammad is encouraging his followers even to lie. And by the way, there's a chapters in the Quran about lying. You are allowed to lie. Allah will not call you accountable to account of your truthless oath. Do you see it? Have you ever heard of any prophet, he said to his followers, you can use the name of God in vain? Have you ever heard of anyone, he says he claimed that he respects his God, the God himself, he says that if you use my name, taking oath, and this oath is false, you don't mean it. What is false oath? False oath is something you don't mean. That is what false oath is. I swear by God, but I don't mean it. That is a false oath. So Allah is saying to them, you can take false oath, and there's no problem with it. So we find that everything they have in their graphic is garbage. It is a lie. Not a single thing in their video is true. If you like to learn about the cult of Islam, you can search my books in Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon.com and you will find tons of videos about this cult. Nothing in this cult is true. Not a single thing. I wish I can play for you some of the Muslims' words, but we don't want to do that. You can watch them. You can see how much this religion teaching hate and killing. Don't take what Muslims they say to you for granted. Be smarter. Search by your own, and you will find that every single thing they said is absolutely false. And sometimes it's amazing how far they go with their lies. The prophet, he never hit a woman. The prophet never killed a woman. The prophet, your prophet is rapist. Even his followers accuse him of stealing underwear. So what are you talking about? Quran and science, and every single word there is a lie. Read my books and laugh. So I encourage the Muslims who don't agree with me to call me when I am live on air, so everybody will see who is truthful, who is telling a lie. As you see, everything I say, I show it right away in the screen. Not a single word I just said, it's coming from my mouth. It is from your books, which is approved by you Muslims. I hope we did cover this issue, and I hope that you guys will download the video and share it everywhere you can. As you know, I'm not keeping too many videos on my channel, and the reason I'm doing that, I want people to download my videos and share it around. Which means if you don't download it, later you will not find it, and later you will ask me where we can find your video, the one you made. I will say, well, it's gone. All right, it's your fault. So download my video. You can change the name of the video you want. You can make a commercial of it if you want. Make money from it. I don't care. You know, put commercial in it from YouTube. Make money. Who good for you? This is not my business. I am allowing you, I'm encouraging you to expose this stupid cult. And by doing that, you are sponsoring yourself. You are not helping me, you are helping yourself. This cult is a threat for all mankind. Name for me one country around the world is not suffering about security, especially about security, because of this filthy cult. It's called Islam. From Europe to America to Australia to Canada to anywhere, to Nigeria. How many people in Nigeria get killed just yesterday? 27 Christians get killed. The day before it, 29 Christians slaughtered. The week before it, how many suicide bombing happened today? And how many of them is done by the Jews? How many of them is done by the Christian? How many done by the Hindus? How many of them done by the atheists or the Buddhas? Zero. Only by Muslims. And yet there is some stupid people trying to lie to you and says to you, those people have nothing to do with Islam. I remember once, many years ago, an idiot, he said only 10% of the Muslims sponsor violence. Oh. What? Only 10%? Does that mean that this is a good religion? If 10% are the true Muslims, that's make them, according to Muslims now, they are 1.8 billion as they claim. Next week there will be 2 billion, 2.5. They jump, you know, they exaggerate in everything. So let us say they are just 1 billion. That's mean 100 million terrorists. And this is not a big deal. Just if 10% only, it is 100 million terrorists. It's just 10%. 10% of the Muslims support violence only. I mean, that's 10%. What about the rest? They are children and women. Anyway, thank you very much for being here, guys. Don't forget to download the video and share it with your friends, and may the Lord bless you all. And this is a Christian Prince says to you, have a good day, and we might do another video later afternoon if I can, but this is now for now, just to expose those lies the Muslims they have in their false stupid graphic. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you and keep you safe in good wealth and good health. Christ is Lord, Islam is false. I mean to that. And see you soon again. Bye-bye.